Yes, I gotta get next to it. Yes, I gotta get next.
Whoa. I need 10 seconds of your time. I Crave Cosmetics. It's my homie website. She sell eyelashes. All her links, social medias, everything is going to be in the description, man. Check it out, man. Go support her website, man. It's my homie. She good peoples, man. Good business, man. Support her.
Channel, man. It's your boy Beanie. Look, if you don't know who he is by now, that's your fault. All right, look. Today's topic is women's safety after rejecting a man. Because you know male ego is fragile. And we want to make sure that our women is protected out here. So what y'all think on how y'all reject a man and how it goes?
Wait, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Hold on.
What you got?
Just wait 1 second. I gotta say this before we start. Men's ego is different than saying people's who minds aren't evolved. Boys' egos are easily fractured. I've been rejected billions of times. I'm completely fine with the rejection. I take it very, very well. You know what I'm saying? Men who don't take rejection well are childish, and they think that they are what's the word I'm looking for? They think that they're expecting something.
Entitled.
That's the word.
There you go.
Thank you. I just want to say that before we start.
I read books, man.
Shut the hell up. So the reason I had to speak on this because he be hating, but I'm from Jamaica, y'all. So I've seen the difference, like, from growing up and being the age I am right now, and the difference in that, like, when you reject a dude or a dude, like, call at you and at you or whatever they be doing, and sound like they're losing air and whatnot.
What is that?
Arrow.
What was that?
But, because that's what Jamaican men do.
Your big neck ass over
here.
here.
You can expect, if you're not interested, you can expect them to talk a little shit. Which is so crazy because, they was just trying to holler at you. But as we get more modern, it's crazy that you got to be careful who you disrespect them in front of, because people are so fragile now or whatever. Like, you say the wrong thing in front of the wrong person, you might lose your whole life just because you're not interested in somebody. And I feel like that's crazy to me, because if she's not interested in you, she's just not interested in you. It doesn't matter who she doesn't talk to you in front of, but she might walk a little bit further, and next thing you know, you hear gunshots. Like, shit don't make no sense, but to me, like I say from where I'm from, from what I've seen, like, people have lost their lives over stepping on somebody's toe.
That is real, though.
And, like, life is real. Yeah, like, life is real fragile.
Don't step on a G-face.
Like, you think,
that's real.
Life is so precious. Life is so precious.
That's a dude without G-face on.
Life is so precious that.
Okay.
And clearly it's not precious to whatever. That if you step on somebody's toe, that's
the one thing I know. That's the one thing.
And that's just my thought. I feel like it should never be that, but like, that's from my experience. I don't know what y'all gotta say, but I feel like it should never be that for whoever. Like, if you're not interested in somebody and that's your response or whatever, like, I can appreciate somebody saying, "Oh, your head big" or whatever after that. Okay, but at least I'm still have my life. But you do whatever in front of the wrong person, in front of his crew or whatever, and that's it for you.
So, like, my stance on this is, like, I don't really, like, me with rejection, I'm come numb to it. I really don't care if she rejects me. If she rejects me, I recognize my own worth, which is a thing that, people need to do and need to learn how to do. And since I recognize my own worth, I see the fact that she has lost. She has lost me stepping in front of her saying, "Hey, I'm willing to share myself with you." And she's like, "Oh, I'm not interested." You're lost. Cool. I'll back up and I'll give myself to someone else. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that people get, like, I completely understand the reason why women, just give numbers out and just don't text them because they're scared that somebody's going to flip out. That's completely understandable, because these niggas are stupid as shit. So,
very.
It's very
like,
understandable.
I don't know why the ego be so fragile, but, like, I don't feel like you should lose your life over you're not interested in somebody. Like, it should never be that.
Peer pressure is real.
True.
People's judgment of who you hang around is real. So I don't feel like this is more dangerous time than back then. I do not. This is still the same dangerous time as it's been. The only thing that is different is that everything is freaking broadcasted, and the only thing that is holding people back is bystanders. You have bystanders that don't want to get into people's business, that don't want to like stop anything, that don't want to get into people's business. Yes, yes. Back then,
no, because
men
I feel
still
like
we were not considered equal to anything.
yeah,
so
and that's straight.
that's
but
what
back
our
no.
lives would
But I
depend on it back then as well too.
But-
get whipped, get raped.
No, but I feel like
do it.
I feel like it's a little bit more different because
It's the same.
a lot of people that couldn't hold money back then are holding money now, and you can tell the people that aren't used to having money because now that people that didn't hold money back then, not everybody got guns. People don't fist fight no more or whatever. Like you can fist fight, call it a day. Everybody be trying to get one up on somebody or whatever. So you do. But that's what I'm saying.
Men versus females.
But that's what I'm saying.
You prefer.
You do whatever to a man now, and his first instinct is, "Oh, I got a gun. I'm gonna do something."
So look, let me break it down like
I
this.
don't feel like
Now,
I feel that way.
Hold on,
People
hold
be
on.
thinking
Let me
because
break
they
it
got
down like
something
this.
on their hip, they a little bit more extra for
Let
something.
me-
no, because if you publicly humiliate somebody, you didn't want that reaction, but every action gets a reaction.
Yeah.
Not the one
But the
you
levels
expect.
of reaction today is different.
Not the ones you expect are not the ones
I feel
that
like the
you
levels of
feel
reaction
like
today
should
is
happen.
different, but that may be.
And like everybody says, you don't know what people go through or been through. Like when people used to hit on me, I used to be like, and somebody be like, oh, I'd be like, y'all need to chill out and stop doing all that because like y'all doing the most, and it's just a simple like I just said no. It is not like, oh, he couldn't. No, I just don't feel like you worth my time. I'm not finna get into it.
And that's respectful.
That's
respectful.
Like,
But people used to be more acceptable to that
but then
than
you
now.
also have people that just publicly want to go ahead and like not saying that they're right in killing or in even being abusive to the person. Like even name calling. That's wrong.
That's
But-
wrong,
but
but it's
still-
levels. I take the name calling, then you feel like just because you got a gun on your hip, now you feel like you're finna use that shit because I just killed in front of your friend.
you still not
No, that's
understanding
elevated.
what
It's
I'm saying.
elevated, but that's what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
you're not
depending
understanding
on the
what I'm saying.
person.
Let Rich really go crazy.
Please let me
So,
go crazy.
Let go crazy.
what I'm gonna tell you is, I ain't saying I'm no gangsta ass nigga, bro. But I know some niggas who out here dead ass, you know what I'm saying, who be with the shits. They be out here fucking handling business, real shit. So like, say one of them type of niggas, they approach you, they get rejected in front of they niggas who out here, they with the shits too. So they go out and they supposedly handling business and they talking about this nigga like, yo, you a bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, you got played or whatever. That's gonna fuck with him. So imagine like he go out there and he trying to like basically prove himself like, bro, I'm not no soft ass nigga. I'm not finna go out here and be played like no bitch ass nigga. So next person to try and play me on some bullshit, like I'm finna up that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Should never
To
be
try
that
and
with
prove
no
the point
female.
that he's not soft.
Yeah.
Should
And that's
never
just
be
the type
that
of
with no
reality that we
female,
live
though.
in. Like on some real shit.
It's
But
just you
but
got
also
rejected.
but
It
wait
should never be
wait
that with
hold
a
on.
female.
From
like-
what
I
he
feel
said,
like that's
from what he
that.
said, recognize how freaking fragile that mindset.
But then
That's
that
what I'm
my
saying.
thing. But
Those
that's
are
what I'm
those-
saying.
like,
You a
there are
bitch ass
people
nigga
like
for
that.
letting you
Yes.
niggas talking you up. Cause that's what I'm saying. Females gotta be like how you said. Now you giving out your number because you don't really want to do it.
That's understandable.
Because if you do it in front of the wrong people or whatever, and whoever piping you up in the back, and like he said, who you're around and the shit that you do, real ass niggas, real ass niggas don't do that shit. That shit is fragile.
I mean,
real.
That shit is whatever.
For real.
So
If a bitch don't fuck with you, you got all these other bitches wanna fuck with you just because of who you fucking are, and bitches know who you fucking are. And it should never be that. That bitch over there should never matter. Because all these other bitches on the side wanna fuck with you because you down to whoever, and that's who you need to be.
well,
And I have niggas in my family like that.
okay.
And they don't give a fuck about these bitches that don't give a fuck about them because these other bitches wanna ride their dick just because of who they are. So the fact that you give a fuck about what this random ass bitch think over there, you was never that nigga, and now
People-
you're trying to be that nigga.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
people
There are
want-
people like that.
People want what they can't have. That is a outstanding
Yep.
fact. So if you deny this man, he is going like I said, he's fragile. He's going to be constantly thinking about it. He's going to be constantly toiling over it. He's going to be like, oh man, what is it about me that man? She ain't shit. You know, I'm a. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you. Okay, you did nothing wrong. That is an outstanding fact.
Yeah, but the fact that you didn't do nothing
No,
wrong
but-
because you didn't like somebody, now you dead.
No, but no.
That don't
Look,
make
listen.
no
No, but listen.
fucking
This is what I'm
Let
saying.
him finish. Let him
That's what I'm
finish.
saying. You did nothing wrong. You are right. However, recognizing, like I said before, you giving out your number or you giving out a fake number, whatever, that's completely understandable because recognizing the fact that there are crazy people out here
And that shit
is
happen to
the
you.
point.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't go out into the fucking I don't know. I don't go out into when I see a dark alley, I don't walk down it. I walk around it. Simply because I know there's some crazy ass motherfuckers out here. I have no time for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna bring it home. I'm gonna bring it home as the love guru and the shit, like, you know, besides girl with voice behind the
We
camera.
just started this like 5 minutes ago.
Girl,
What you
like,
talking about?
Yeah, right.
Bro, you see how that is?
We
Come on, you see you
trying
got
to
that
get
$300 shirt on there. You better chill out. I say, goddamn, you better relax over there. Stop playing with me. Shit, the goddamn material.
Gucci beanie, stop playing.
Fuck with me.
He got
Gucci beanie,
he
man.
got a cat on the shirt. Y'all got that.
Yeah, that's
You
Gucci.
better-
That's the Gucci cat.
You better
Stop
stop
playing.
playing with me.
That's
you
an
know
expensive
what I'm
cat.
saying?
Last time I said Gucci ain't got no cat.
Putting the pocket upside down, that's expensive.
We
Yo,
gonna
ripping
move
it.
Upside
when they
down.
sew it
Hey,
upside
hold
down,
on.
that's expensive. Yo,
We
that's
gonna
expensive,
move
bro.
That's the
on.
cat.
Hey, that's foreign,
The
man.
cat
that's
rolling
fine.
out, flicking you off.
You feel?
We
Ooh,
gon-
that's kind of
Oh
tough.
my God,
That's
we
kinda
gonna move
tough.
on.
Fuck,
Let's
nigga.
go.
That's
All right, look.
He said,
All right, look. Now y'all must make fuck up my thought. All right, look. To bring this shit all together, the problem is, like, I don't care. I don't even want to say the problem. I think it's just more like, as males, we fragile as fuck, number one. Like, normally when we do shit that I think attracts females, and a particular female in the club that we want to like us, don't like us, it fuck us up. Because, like, all right, as females, normally y'all are the ones, like, receiving. Y'all not going out and getting dudes. So as the dudes as us, we taking all the risks walking up to y'all.
I mean,
Because y'all don't walk up.
everybody feels pain, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. All
I'm
right.
trying to say y'all.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but I
Like,
just
don't-
feel like
can I get the
nobody
floor?
should
Let me
do
get the
they
floor
like.
for 30 more seconds. I'll get at you talk, girl. God damn. We're going to goddamn put you in the middle next time. All right, look.
As
Look.
you motherfucking shit.
All right, look. That's a fact. We're going to see what it's like. All right, look. So, look, what I'm saying is this. Look, I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to pass it to anybody else. Look, all I'm saying is this, right? So, like, as the man, we normally the one take all the risk in walking up to a girl, right? We never actually been taught to accept rejection because we don't know how to express our emotion as far as being hurt. We only know how to be violent. They never taught us how to express, hey, you hurt my feelings. So when a girl rejects us, what we do, we be violent. Because that's all we ever taught. That's all we ever taught as men. Black men for the most part.
I do
Alright.
not agree.
All right, look, that's just where he from.
Not
All right,
tough
cool.
then.
All right, cool. Second point I'm trying to make. When it comes to a female, as far as understanding what it like it's a difference between putting yourself out there and getting rejected versus rejecting somebody. Because I'm gonna give an example. My homie, I forgot what part of the country she in, right? But she said when she go out sometimes, she said dudes ain't walking up to her, approaching her, trying to hit on her. She even questioned her beauty based on the fact that dudes wasn't coming up to her, right?
Aisha Curry type shit.
And that's
Right.
the moment you.
And that's the craziest shit, right?
That's the moment
Right?
you walk up.
That's the
That's the
Curry
crazy.
type shit.
That's the craziest shit, right? So she even questioned her beauty, like, damn, am I ugly? Because I done been out to the club 3 times and ain't nobody approached me.
Yes.
So that's the difference in the lives we live as men and women. And you gotta understand that it take a lot to walk up to somebody and put yourself out there. I'm not justifying niggas for going crazy on females. That's not what I'm saying. But understand that we also feel, and a lot of us niggas or whatever race ain't been taught how to express ourselves when they come to being rejected or being hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and approaching somebody, like he said about that woman, like I was at the gym and there was this fine ass woman.
You hear the voice? You
She
hear the
had
voice?
the puffs and she was immaculate. Anyway,
Oh, when you asked to work out, she said, you know.
huh? No. I hit her with the. She was doing legs. I was like, oh, can you teach me how to do some legs? You know what I'm saying?
No, damn well, you know how to work out.
Anyway, I approached her, right? She was mad polite. She was mad nice and just really, really cool. And she was very into the conversation because she was actually worried and actually hurt by the fact everybody would look at her, no one would talk to her. And she was like, what, do people hate me? I was like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. They don't hate you. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, yo, it's just because you are attractive as hell.
They just
They're
be
scared to
intimidated,
walk
yeah.
up to you.
somebody.
You know what I'm saying? And when I did that, this is the perfect time. This is the reason why you don't talk to these women until the end of the night. You gotta hold them off because they're like, why is he talking to me? I'm the shit. Why is he not talking to me? right? Because then she'll be into the conversation because she's interested in you. Because like I said before, people want what they can't have. That's it.
I don't know if that was a good wrap up.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
let him live.
Bring it back.
She wants what she can't have, man.
Voice behind the camera, let me hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
I need to hear what you've been quiet the whole time. I need to hear you. I need to hear you. I need to hear you.
Killing me on the inside.
She knows his facts. That's why. She knows his
I
facts.
don't think you got facts.
Right.
It is crazy that guys act like that just for being turned down. And you're right, like you said earlier, y'all aren't trained to be like that. But it shouldn't be that way. Because if that's the case, if we approach or we don't see you attracted to us, if me and my girl stand next to each other and you approach her and I've been looking at you, do that give me right to act crazy on you because you didn't talk to me?
I agree. I agree.
No,
So,
what we do?
Move on.
We be like,
well, fuck, he ain't gonna leave and do something. Right.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like that. But you're right. Y'all aren't trained to be like that. But it shouldn't be
Never
just because,
escalated.
regardless if he around his homeboys or whatever he went through, like Rich said earlier, boys done already put in his head. You shouldn't react to that, especially not to no female or just in general.
But I gotta interject real quick though. When it comes to girls denying us, right? Y'all spend more time denying niggas than y'all actually do accepting.
And that's their preference.
Those
and
to actually entertain.
It shouldn't be nothing wrong with the preference. Because if I don't fuck with you,
key.
I don't fuck with you.
Facts.
And that's that.
No,
Because niggas be thinking that
Perseverance,
based
that's exactly what I was
on,
gonna say.
yeah, because niggas be thinking based on whoever they are, whoever they roll with, or whatever their reputation is, they should always be accepted. And then when you get rejected by a different female, now y'all hurt. And it should never be that. No one should ever be worried about their life because you don't fuck with them. Like,
How would y'all feel about being rejected?
Go ahead and go ahead, not call her in front of your homeboys. That's like little kid.
Cause we gonna talk about you
That's
regardless.
embarrassing.
Mhm.
Like not in front of your homeboys. Be like, walk up to them like, hey, excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? Then they'll be like, yes or no. Sometimes the pressure of the group, because the group don't approve of the man, and they be like,
Cause
And
real
then
rap,
they be doing
y'all don't know how to
Show
talk
her
to
in front of your
females.
boys.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to her, do it on a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Don't try to do it in front of.
And the girls too.
Cause y'all don't do the right way in front of y'all
females be
friends. Y'all be trying to prove a
But
point.
in their head, they be like, well, actually, he was actually attractive.
Based on
So-
whatever he did.
And then he came up to you instead of sending his homeboy over, sending his homegirl over, be like, hey, my homeboy want to talk to you. And then he's over there, sitting over there like that.
Look at stupid.
How do y'all feel about being rejected though?
How do we feel about being rejected?
Okay, I don't
As far as
personally, I
me
ain't
being
gonna care.
rejected, whatever, I did not, like,
The same way that
Only
you're talking about
only person-
guys getting rejected. How do you feel about if you were rejected that way?
about
That's
it.
another
They
topic.
be like, shit,
I was gonna say this what it
shit, oh
is.
well.
You wouldn't be interested?
Shit,
No,
oh well,
it-
no.
You wouldn't be more
But
interested?
when girls
Nope.
get rejected, it's
Nope.
more. It's not an action that we gonna internalize.
Yeah.
If a
We
girl
be like,
get rejected,
shit.
it's gonna something we gonna personalize or think about ourselves.
Think
So
about
we're not
yourself.
gonna act on it.
Yeah.
But if a guy get rejected, he wants to act on
It's
it.
more of an
But
ego
you gotta
type
think
shit.
about it.
What do
You
you mean
gotta
act
think
on?
about it this
Like he
way.
wanna call you
Females
bitches,
shoot
wanna
their
die,
shot
so
different
he
from
wanna act
males.
out.
Now all of a sudden
So
your
females
foot, now all of a
shoot
sudden
their
your foot
shot.
ugly because you ain't fuck with him.
Fuck her. I ain't wanna talk to
Yeah.
that bitch no way.
You know
I
what?
just trying to hit.
Hey, look.
Now you a bitch, you a hoe.
Females shoot their shot differently than males.
And
So-
take rejection.
It
Cause
also
if
means
you
not
don't
treating
fuck
each
with
other.
it, it's
They don't
on to
treat
the
each
next
Yes.
one.
Hey,
Y'all
hold on,
niggas
hold on,
just
hold
be
on.
holding it.
Hey, gorgeous sauce. What's an example like of somebody shooting their shot? Like, you know what I'm saying? How would a woman shoot her shot?
How would a woman shoot her shot?
Uh-oh.
He must got some background.
All right.
You're going up to them like either you're starting a conversation
Just say damn.
and you're talking to them,
You bumping in the
and
club.
then like no, you don't bump into them. Like if you're
In the
attracted to
club,
somebody,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
approaching them.
Why you gotta
Then
make it
you
so
go,
weird?
you go in and you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
have a
bump into
conversation.
it.
You don't just be like, oh, what you doing and this and that. Like you go in and you have a conversation. You
Okay.
kind of
It's a
pick the
whole
brain.
different
You get
topic.
to
You
know
gotta
the
get it.
person.
Okay.
You talk to them.
Okay, you
Okay.
And
so
then
like
after
that.
that, they're gonna figure out, well, shit, kind of like this person. Let me get your number. Or you ask them for their number, and then y'all exchange number. Y'all start texting. Y'all start talking to each other, and then boom.
Yo, you had a
What if you-
house.
wait,
That's
wait,
how
wait,
women
If
shoot
a
their
woman
shot.
shoot her shot, y'all gonna take it differently. If me and you at the bar, and instead of you saying, "Hey, what's she drinking?" I'm like, "Oh, what he drinking? Let me buy his shot." You gonna be looking all crazy, like, "What the fuck?"
'Cause they don't
I
expect
don't
that.
need you buying my drinks, mom. I'm good.
Hell no.
But that ego.
Most guys
Hell
do
no.
it.
No one's ever gonna
Most
say
guys-
that.
most
No,
guys-
yes, no, yes,
Look,
they do.
look, hold on.
That's the type of way.
I'm gonna break it down. Look, I got the only beer out of all the dudes here.
Oh, Lord.
Nigga, that's only because I don't got a shaving weapon. Stop playing.
I can't
Stop
grow a
playing.
beard, so you got it, bro.
Look, I got the only beard, clearly.
You
Your
got
shit,
Close
your
out,
shit
close
just
out.
be breaking out, so you
Clear.
got a waiver not to shave.
Clearly,
Close out,
it ain't what
close
it
out.
is. It ain't what it is.
I got clear skin, so I gotta shave.
Accept me for who I am.
Close it out.
I'm gonna close it out. Look, I'm gonna start it off with the closeout. Look, we gonna break it down, right? For the dudes that's sitting at the table, right? For the dudes that's sitting at the table versus those girls, that's a part of the podcast, right? How do y'all react when y'all get rejected? Number one, and dudes, how y'all treat girls or how y'all tell girls if you don't want them, right? Number one thing from my experience, girls call me gay, or like, what's wrong with you? The fact that you don't want me, right? The last time I rejected a girl, she was like, "Oh, what you gay? What you don't want this pussy? What you a homosexual? Oh, you a fuck nigga?" Like
She
all of
must have
that.
been ugly.
Cause she ain't
Really
want. Cause
bitches
I told her,
don't
I
do
said, "Look, that's what I'm saying. Look, it's the mentality.
Cause
Because they ain't never been rejected or know how to handle the shit we go through as men on the daily, right? Don't worry about it. Look, we gonna say that for another day. Cause we're gonna pocket that and we're gonna drink it later. Look.
Okay.
Also, I want to say this. Look, as far as being rejected as a man, as far as shit, my bad. Look, as far as that being rejected as a lady, about it. Look, as far as being rejected as a girl, it's two things you gotta understand. Number one, everybody ain't for you. So the fact that I reject you or in a moment, it just ain't your time that I want to fuck with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you or how you dress. I just ain't vibing with you at the moment. So your fat ass don't do nothing for me.
Period.
Cause I done had a fat ass before.
Okay.
Number two, the fact that I have. No, this number two. The fact that I got a nice car or the fact that I got money at the strip club, it don't mean that I'm gonna spend that shit on you. Find another nigga to trick on you. That's all I got to say.
Nice guys from this live. We
Finish
out
out. Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead. No, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm out of there, man. I
Oh,
agree.
you don't want to say nothing?
I ain't got a
You
goddamn
wanna say
thing to
nothing?
say. I'm turning this shit.
What
How you turn this shit off?
What the fuck? You nigga